Mark, an opening day point here in Johnston after a 1-1 draw with Thorn Athletic. What are your first thoughts on today's game?
Look, happy overall. I think it's that old cliche, but it's probably a game of two halves. First half, I thought we had a good positive 5-10 minutes at the start, and then I'll be honest and say that the game plan was maybe a wee bit mixed, executed wise in that first half, and then they came in and probably had a good spell. I think we're disappointed with how we lose a goal, but we're also fortunate not to be a couple more down. I think Nathan's had a good chance with a header, and then wee Darryl's had an opportunity at the back end, so the game could have at a point been out of sight, but sometimes that's what happens, you ride your luck. And then again the back end, the first half we're unlucky not even in ahead. The goal we score is a great bit of play. We finally get a wee bit of confidence to get the ball out and go and take it to them, and I think it's a great delivery and a great finish for Skinner, and then he's hit the post just shortly after it, and then there's another wee bit of miscommunication between Hoodie and Skinner right after it. So look, in theory, we've definitely both had chances. Then again the second half, we organised that wee bit at half time and just tried to frustrate them, which for me definitely worked. They had to go long quite a bit, and then we were able to mop that up and then go and take it to them. But look, we've missed loads unlucky with a 1-on-1, and Skinner's dropped a great ball into the back stick, and look, there's a couple other wee half chances here and there, and I think they've hit a bar with a wee loopy flick as well. So look, we know the quality they've got there, and then we showed them that wee bit of respect. And I'll be honest and say I probably took the point at the start. It's just so important not to come here and get beat, you know, that way. And there was a spell in the first half where I thought we were in a wee bit of trouble, but the boys rallied and dealt with it well, and I overall really happy. I think probably a good one for the spectators to watch as well. It was a good game of football probably that I imagine they enjoyed, and there were certainly chances. I thought there would have probably been more goals than the one each, but particularly the way that the first half was going. But as I said, happy, take it.
The first half was probably more open, I suppose, with maybe changes among the two teams. They had decided that they both have a go. The second half then, maybe Thorn had possession up to a point, whereas the lads had to show a bit of discipline and stay in their shape to lure them out, and maybe then look to exploit the space in behind after. Yeah,
look, spot on, and that was the message change at half time. Was there was times where we were caught between a half press, and that's where they've got that quality to be able to play out and hurt you. So we just changed it and worked on triggers, and just that was exactly the plan, mate. Sit in and try and frustrate them, drag them out, and you've got that counter in behind that. If we're showing a wee bit of quality in the top third and a wee bit better decision making, then we probably walk away the day on the basis of the second half anyway with the points. And like for me, they're big games. Like they're not going to be up there, and then we go to Bells Hills, who I've got no doubt are going to be up there as well. But we'll talk about it all the time and say the quality of the division and how hard it is, and there's not going to be much in it. But it's important not to get beat. But you start winning games as well. I think we were probably the most draws in the league last year, so just need to find a way to maybe grind out results. But I can't fault the lads there. I thought they played well. They done the shape and the discipline, like you said, were excellent, particularly the second half. And you come and frustrate a team and limit a team with that quality, one goal. As you've seen through pre-season, they score for fun. So overall quite happy. But look, we've got guys to come back. I think they've got some guys to come back. So that's not me saying anything about the boys that were in there. But I thought they played great. But you're looking at the bench, you're bringing on Hammy, Johnny, Cal Wimry and stuff like that. Boys that were locked on starters for us, and the depth that we've got there. You're missing Cammy. I mean, holiday, you've not got Nathan Marriott in the day either. And look, there's a whole reamer, new lads who've got a new partnership. Mario and Adam there, and I thought they done really well. I think the first goal, being a wee bit critical, Adam will probably be a wee bit sad with himself about the short back pass that then eventually leads to it, but I think it's Jordan Duffy that ends up kicking it in, because we were joking about that there in the dressing room. But you're going to as I said, to limit them to a wee fluky goal, whatever's that, but a wee deflection that turns into an own goal, and we'll take that all day. So aye, happy mate, been really happy with pre-season. The lads are looking fit, they're looking sharp. Just that first half I would have liked a wee bit more belief on our ability to go and play. Alright, we were being a wee bit different out of possession, but on possession the message was still there, and it showed that when we actually get the ball down and took the game to them, that we can hurt them as well as they can hurt us. So aye, we're happy, great facility, great park. That was like the boys, as I said, it would have been a good game, and sometimes you just need to suck up some of your principles, I think, and see what can get you a result. So aye, everybody's tipped them, bookies had them tap favourite and stuff like that today. So to come to their bit and come away with a point, and it'd be a really tight game, and I am delighted. As I said, look, they could have had the game that side at the start, and we probably had better chances in the second half to go and take it. So that's football, and so we're not sitting saying we're world beaters or anything like that at all. You're going good hard earned point, and we bits of better quality than maybe we could go and take it. But that's good confidence for us to go in and another good 2 sessions during the week, and we'll go and take it to Bellshill. So as I said, we're a right hard team. So happy. Lots of goals during pre-season, lots of options, quality, headaches for me, team selections, subs and stuff like that as well. It's great looking at the bench and knowing you've got a right depth of squad there to go and throw in. So for me, optimistic about obviously I'd be loving to have 3 points right now. I was that, but great optimism to come into the season, and we've showed the other day that we can hold our own and not be up anything too cheap. That's a big message.
On the balance of play today, a draw is probably a fair result. Maybe 2 teams, maybe small bit of rust still in terms of decision making on the final ball, but like you say, it sets us up well. And you touched on squad depth there. Is that something that you're looking to help us really kick on this season, and that chances are you'll be named on the bench a lot less this season?
I certainly hope so. I would say with the depth we've got is great, and look, there's been a lot of movement. As you've seen, we've lost a bit of our experience as well. Our choice, their choice, a mix of both, and we've replaced it well. We've went a wee bit different, so you probably noticed the stature change within the team. We were quite a small team beforehand, and now we've added that wee bit of physicality within it with the recruitment. You're talking like Big Nathan that can throw himself a bit up tap, and Big Adam that is a giant in the back, and that's lessons that we've just learned there the last few years I've been in it, that alright, we can play nice tidy football, but there's some games where you need battlers and warriors and people that are ready to go and have that physicality, and a wee bit of the aerial dominance as well, because there's so many teams that we play that are quite direct, and we got caught out a good bit last year. So a wee bit of game plan, learning lessons, mate, and drive it on, and then having the depth there. And I'll just be honest, there's like picking the team for this weekend was pretty hard, pretty horrific. Not a good headache, holistically. It's hard to complain about something where you've got good options. I'm sort of a bit delighted with the recruitment we've got, and it's a good group of boys, all those sorts of people. So let me take it. I know we're hitting stand-up monsoon now. So look, happy. It's just so important. I think the dynamic suits as well with the 8 teams going up, isn't it? So you're just being in about the hunt in the mix is a lot less than what it was previously, but it's just so important that you don't fall out in it. You need, in a year like this where there's 8 go up, you really need to be in that mix, and unlike last year, it's so important that we don't get disjointed. It's game 1, right, but it's so important that we don't get disjointed for being in the hunt, and that's a good hard point today to keep us in there. So I need to go and look at the rest of the results within the league, but there's midweek games happening, and then there's another, so very quickly like the dynamic of that will change, and I think holistically for the whole week there's teams that take points after it, so we'll get us out before we're drowned, but happy with our opening day, get 8 points, delighted with the lads and the performance. So
Great. Thanks very much, Mark. Cheers.